Three, two, one. Hello, internet users. You are tuning into Cold Showers, and this is a series where we'll be discussing about everyday topics, issues, and all sorts of random things. And we hope that you can listen to this podcast while you're showering, while you're driving, or when you're about to go to sleep. Today, I am here joined with my co-host, Pranaya,
Hello, hello.
and we have a very special guest today, our friend Jiho An.
Hey, what's going on, YouTube?
Yeah, so this is a podcast that's going to be going on YouTube and SoundCloud, so check us out and
Oh,
hopefully
we're
in the future.
SoundCloud.
Yeah,
Oh,
SoundCloud
we're going
too.
on SoundCloud. Oh man,
Yeah.
what are we like, rappers?
Yeah.
Yeah, we are.
Yo, we're rappers,
We're
aren't we?
SoundCloud rappers, yo.
Didn't you
Oh,
hear
what's
Pranaya
good?
beatbox the first episode?
I did, yeah.
Yeah.
I was just telling Pranay how the podcast was very entertaining, but you guys need to have like faces, like have your guys' like live view expressions.
No, 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 no. That's
Oh,
in
I
the
think
future.
that's a thing of the
It's
future.
yeah.
in the
It's like
future.
you know those videos where they do face reveals and then
hmm
they get like a lot of views off of it. Yeah, that's what we're trying to
hmm
do here right now.
Wow, business tactics.
We don't even
Exactly.
have a lot of listeners right now, first of all.
This business school taught you well, Dennis.
Mm-hmm. It's true.
Oh, good.
All right.
All right.
So we're gonna start off things with interviewing Jiho and just getting to know him better. Um, yeah. So Jiho, you've recently just came back from Korea, right?
Oh, yes, I have.
How was that experience? Did you enjoy
Y-
your experience there?
It was really, really nice compared to, especially where we live. I think it's a lot more busy, a lot more stuff to do, and as an extrovert, I really enjoyed that because I have to constantly entertain myself somehow,
Mm-hmm.
and Korea was it. Well, specifically the capital, Seoul, but yeah.
So just Seoul, not like Busan or anywhere
Busan,
else.
it was Busan is like a harbor city, right? And
Yeah.
Jeju is like a harbor city too.
Yeah.
And it's nice, scenics are nice, but there aren't a lot of restaurants that are open as late as Seoul,
Mm,
right? Like you can go to like 12 a.m. You'll be awake at 12 a.m. and if you wanna go eat something, right? You
yeah.
can literally just walk out, like go for a 5 minute walk and you'll find a restaurant that's open and serve you food.
Oh, that's true. That's a lot. That's a lot of Asian restaurants in Asia.
Mm, hmm
Makes
hmm
no sense, but there's a
And
lot of.
and also, what's convenient? Okay, so hear this. So convenience stores are very convenient because you can
Yeah.
you can cook your own meals there.
Ah,
Essentially,
yeah.
yeah, like you can um have like a ramen noodle at the convenience store, and you can like heat up like a burger
Mm-hmm.
in a plastic bag and just have it at the spot. And the most convenient part is it's 24/7. So
Oh,
Yeah, actually, I think in Singapore they also had that 7-Eleven in
hmm
and like apparently it's the best 7-Eleven in the world and like it actually like matches up with like restaurant food and I'm like, damn, that's like
wow.
insane.
ooh,
Yeah. And it's also
Wait,
that's
cheap.
really good.
restaurant quality food in a 7-Eleven?
Yeah,
Damn.
they have like hot pot and everything there too, so like you can just like pick out what you want, the ingredients, and then
Right.
yeah,
What
you
the
just cook it there and
frick?
stuff. It's
Hot pot
crazy.
in 7-Eleven?
Yeah, right?
Yo, we're going to Singapore.
Yeah, word.
Yo, we're gonna do our podcast in Singapore. Bye, YouTube. No,
We'll see you in a couple hours.
Yeah.
okay.
Couple hours, more like couple days.
So yeah, I guess so Korea was very like convenient for you and like livelihood, I guess. Like, hmm is there
That's
something you disliked about it then?
Oh, I know what he's gonna say. I know what he's gonna say.
competitiveness.
Ah,
Is that what you thought I was gonna say tonight?
No, I thought you were gonna share us the story about the cults.
Oh yes, it's that as well.
wait, there's a cult?
Yeah. Okay. So okay. The first thing I just gotta say is like, okay, it makes sense that Korea has to be very competitive, right, due to the population density and
Mm-hmm.
the amount of space they have within that country, right? So it makes
Mm-hmm.
sense that they have to be competitive,
Right.
but competition has rubbed off incorrectly to some people. Now I'll explain why. So I don't know what they're exactly called, but um, and I don't know what organization they're exactly with, but um, basically, when you're in like busy areas in Seoul, South Korea, right? Especially
Mm-hmm.
in the areas of Hongdae, Itaewon, and Gangnam,
Yeah.
um, there are these pairs of people, right? And they usually bother foreigners for some reason, and I look like a foreigner to them, so I guess I wasn't Korean. So, um, they usually come up to you with come to you, and they're usually a guy and a girl, right?
Yeah.
And they're like, you, they'll like they'll ask you like these really they'll not weird questions, but they'll ask you questions and then ask you to hang out with them, right? So like, but in my case, it was really weird. They were like, oh, okay, so like we're with this like Buddhist foundation organization people thing, and like, oh yeah, we're just raising money to like um uh get some money for post-secondary students who can't afford education, right? And then we
Mm-hmm.
got into talking, and then I figured out they were called scammers, right? Because they were like, hey, so like, all right, well, yeah, thanks for all that. So we just want to ask you, like, so like, what do you know about Korean tradition and all this and yada yada yada, and like, oh, like, do you pray to your ancestors? I'm just like, when they asked me that question, I was just like, hold up, no, no, no.
No, no,
and
no.
then I and then I told him I was a Christian, right? So like I told him like I believe in Jesus, and I think that's the only one that I should pray to. And we kept on going for like arguing back and forth, and they're like, no, but I think you should pray to your ancestors, and like you should definitely come to our tea ceremony. I'm just like, no, 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 because that's how they get you, right? Like they
Yeah.
invite you to like cultural experiences, and I heard some very disturbing stories where they like dress you up in like Korean traditional handbooks. So I guess they were not lying in some sense, but at the same time though they make you change into those hanboks, traditional dresses, right? And they go to another room where the tea ceremony is. Now, they probably got these teas like from a, I don't know, like a supermarket, like it was super cheap, right? But they make you
Dollar
pay like
store.
what, $400 to $500, right?
Mm-hmm.
For the tea ceremony. And they won't let you leave until you pay up. So that's how
Mm.
they scam you,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
And like, yeah, like I saw this happening a couple of times in the areas that I live in, which is Hongdae, with Anders, right? So like
Mm-hmm.
Anders is the friend that I went to the exchange with, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and like we stopped them a couple of times, and like the first time we stopped them, we had no issue, but the second time we stopped them, it was like they called the police on me for public disturbance. I'm like, how am I?
When
This
they're
doesn't make
doing.
sense to me. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm like, you're the one disturbing foreigners. Let's see who the police will believe, right?
Yeah.
A Canadian exchange student, or some two wackos who don't have a job and just bugging like foreigners for money.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Yeah, actually, my parents talked to me about that a lot. Have
really. Yeah.
like you have to be really careful in Korea because there's like a lot of scammers and like
Mhm.
a lot of people do a lot of scary things there just because it
Mhm.
is competitive and like that's the only way they could potentially make money and like
Exactly. They resort to these like horrible practices.
yeah,
I'm just
yeah.
like, man, just want to like immigrate to like the States or Canada as refugee status. I don't know. Like just like don't bother people, like
Yeah, well, everyone has a story. Could be
yeah,
hard to move into Canada and US, but either
that's
way,
true.
it's
Yeah.
it's what they're doing is not the most ethical thing to do, but It sucks because they also probably have a family to feed and such, but I don't know.
Here's the funny part. Here's the funny part. They're usually anywhere from mid 20s to mid
Mm,
30s,
mm,
and um, it's kind of hard to tell if they're married or not either, right?
mm-hmm.
Because like in Korea, what like you guys heard of couple rings before, right?
Yeah.
Of what?
Couple rings.
Oh, couple rings, yes.
Yeah, so like they wear that around, and they're really young. So, and you don't even know if they're married or if they're like coupled or something, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know. Maybe they're scouting people to get nice clothes for like for the significant other. I don't know, or get nice clothes for themselves so they can like flash it off to the significant other. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so that was my worst experience in Korea. But other than that, I think it was pretty good. Oh no, that wasn't the question. The question was, what do you dislike about Korea? Yeah, that's what I dislike about Korea.
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I also heard that in Korea there's a lot of people who wear the same things just because when like something, let's say like a fashion is out, then everyone goes for it. Is that true? Would you say like do you see people wearing the same things usually or like
Yeah, that's true. I
Like
I'm not being
like a
I'm not trying to be racist or anything, guys, because like it really happened to me, but like a couple of times I mistaken one of my friends for another guy, some complete stranger at
oof. Oof.
school, because
Oof.
they look so alike. And then
yeah.
Yikes.
later I realized I talked to a complete stranger.
Oh no, that's
Oh my
awkward.
goodness. Do you mean the clothing style or do you mean like a brand? Or both?
Clothing style. Clothing
Oh,
style.
okay, okay.
Yeah, yeah. So for instance, they would like put up a little bit of makeup, right? And have a certain hairstyle, right? And maybe
Mm-hmm.
they would be wearing like a jean jacket with like a really stylish t-shirt, right? Followed by I don't know, skinny jeans. That's um that's torn a little bit has a little torn in it, right?
Okay, okay.
With like Dr. Martens or some sort of like lookalike.
I see.
Yeah.
Wait, since you just mentioned makeup, did you actually find it pretty regular for guys to use makeup there?
Yeah, I say like 4 out of 10 guys.
Oh
Oh
wow.
wow.
Yeah. Which is like very unheard of here, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, the
Very.
most I've done was like, okay, maybe okay. Well, the most I've done was like on a regular basis. Maybe once in a while, I would put like BB cream when I go to like a special occasion, right?
Yeah.
Just to cover up my pimples. But like that looks pretty natural, right?
I think that's like normal. I think
Yeah.
some guys do that here, but yeah. Put like
Mm,
eyeliners and stuff like that's not normal in
no,
Canada for sure.
no, it is not.
Hmm. Well, I don't know. Was there anything in Korea that you found really exciting? Something that you didn't think you would ever do, but you actually ended up doing it?
Don't say drinking.
Ooh.
I'm assuming you already drank a lot there and giving the
I'm not
culture
gonna. I'm
there.
not gonna confirm nor deny. What is it? That I thought I really enjoyed. That I
Something that
haven't done.
maybe, yeah, maybe that like surprised you or something.
Ooh, K-pop.
K-pop?
K-pop?
K-pop.
Cake
You can
pop?
ask Pranaya. No, no, not K-pop. K-pop.
Yeah, okay, K-pop. Okay.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, I really got into this like dessert dash.
In Korea? Hey, Korea has really good desserts.
Yeah, no, I agree that Korea has really good desserts. But like, anyways, you can ask Pranay. But like, oh man, before going to Korea, I just hated every little thing about Korea, right? Including
Hmm.
K-pop. Like, whenever I hear K-pop, I just like cringe. Now I'm just like, yo, this is like my jam. Like, I love. I love Blackpink. I love BTS. I love Bull 4, and I'm just
Oh man,
yeah.
you came back as a K-pop
Yeah.
lover.
Oh, what are they called? Korea Boo.
Korea booze, yeah.
I'm already Korean, so I'm not too sure if that counts.
So now you're a boo. Ah.
Ah,
Hey boo, what's up?
I'm a boo
Mm,
boo.
but yeah, I think one time I asked you if you would ever dance to a Korean song, and you're like, "No, I hate K-pop." But I'm like really surprised that you actually came back.
Right?
Wait,
I think
Dennis.
Hmm?
it's the environment.
I think
Mm.
we need to send you to Korea now.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
I don't mind K-pop. Like it's fine to me.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
okay.
But
Okay,
like,
maybe. Yeah, go for it.
like I mean, like, what got you into it? I guess. Like, what
I think.
triggered it?
Um. Okay, so the district that I lived in,
Mm-hmm.
like I said, is very lively, right? And what
Mm-hmm.
made it lively was the fact that there was
Street performance.
live busking.
Okay, yeah,
Yeah, street performance, right?
yeah.
And then most of the time they would just like dance to like K-pop, and they make it really hyped up, right?
Mm.
And some of them, right? They're like very like R&B and some of the stuff that I'm into, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And like they had like good beat to it, so I was like, okay, yeah, all right, cool. Yeah,
Yeah.
for instance, BTS "Boy with Love," right? Like,
Mm-hmm.
Oh my goodness, you starting to sing it too? Wow. Wow. 4
You're a
months
right?
has
changed.
changed you a lot.
Yeah, a changed man.
Yeah.
But like, yeah, like I think I judged K-pop too quickly,
Mm.
right? But
Mm.
I think yeah, part of the reason why is like I was in that environment almost every night, right? Just listening to K-pop, being in that hyped up environment,
Mm-hmm.
right? So
Literally
yeah, that took
brainwashed.
me. Yeah, that. Huh?
Literally brainwashed.
I am not brainwashed. Okay, I do not know. Okay, I'm still learning who all of these members are. Right, like I'm not
Mm-mm.
to a point where it's like fangirl obsessed. Right. Okay,
Oh my
speaking of fangirl obsessed, you know, in Korea in subways, you can buy TV slots and at a designated time, right? And you can,
Oh,
if you have a fan group,
yeah.
you can like advertise like your love for boy bands.
Wait, what?
Like,
What the heck?
how ridiculous is that, right?
Yo, Pranay, we need to get some Korean podcast fans. Like, we
Yo,
need
word.
they need to advertise us.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. No, actually though, because like if it's like let's say like a member from BTS or like a member from Blackpink, right? It's their
Mm-hmm.
birthday coming up. They would be like, "Oh, we love you so and so," and on like a random subway like advertising slot, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then me and Anders, we were just so confused because people were taking pictures of it, right? I'm like, "What are you taking? It's just a picture of like who so and so, right?"
Yeah.
And then later we found out it was that. That's why they were taking pictures and like, oh yeah, recognize us. Like,
That's insane. What the
oh.
heck?
Right? I'm like, who would spend money just to get recognized by their senpai? Oh wait.
Senpai noticed me. Oh, the literally me, the meaning of notice me senpai right there.
Yeah,
Yo,
literally.
word, right? Like, yeah.
All right, we're almost reaching 20 minutes here, but I just want to quickly jump into talking about your YouTube channel because
Oh yeah.
you did start like vlogging before
Mm,
Korea, right? How did that
right.
Yeah,
go?
right before Korea.
Yeah.
Yeah, actually, I did so. Me and Anders, we thought it was a good idea to just vlog what we were doing while we were traveling,
Mm-hmm.
right? So we did a vlog on Vancouver. We did two-part vlogs on Vietnam, and I was gonna edit some more for Korea, but we just wanted to live to the moment in Korea, so we decided not to do
Mm-hmm.
anything about it. But we just wanted to let friends and family know what we were up to, right? Make sure that we were safe and like just give out pointers to people like what was fun and what was culture shock, right?
Mm-hmm.
And we added some pop culture in there. I added like stupid memes in there and just you guys saw it, right?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah. I
yeah.
enjoyed them actually, but
Yeah.
Sally, there was only two videos, right?
Four.
Two,
Four.
Four.
two or three.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
And
But
I was like surprised. People like there were for all of them. It had over 100 views. So I was like, oh, okay, like
mm-hmm.
yeah.
People enjoy your enthusiasm and your jokes.
Oh well, thank you.
Yeah.
We'll link them down below for the YouTube videos.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
you know.
Actually, oh wow,
Yeah.
cool. That's
Actually,
cool.
coming to that topic, I was actually gonna ask you beforehand if you have any social media platforms that you want us to share and if you want people to follow you at to get to know you
Sure,
better. But
sure. If
yeah.
you guys, my I have a private account on Instagram. That's probably the best one. But if I'll let you guys follow me. I just showed me like it just showed you guys like some of the traveling I've done and some of the achievements I've done so far ever since the start of post secondary. It's
Mm-hmm.
follow me at G Hoi Hoi
G
Jihoi. Yeah.
G hoy
Yeah.
hoy. All
Yeah.
right, all
Yeah,
right.
Hoi 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 hoi
Well,
hoi hoi hoi.
we'll link that link below in the description bar so you guys can check it out, and we'll also link you Jiho's YouTube channel so you can check out his
Yeah.
vlogs.
If you're listening to on
perfect.
SoundCloud, you're screwed.
I mean, I can also post it on SoundCloud, but
I guess.
yeah.
Oh.
um. All right. Before we jump into our break, I want to ask one more question. And where did you find, or where did you get hoy hoy from?
uh,
Do you even remember?
um, it just started in like high school. Actually, it's been a while. Yeah, it started. We just started saying it like "koi" as in like a really So where that phrase came out of was just like a really weird way of saying hi. You know.
Mm.
So it's like "why, why," right? Why, right? Like a really like cute way of like I don't know of Asian girls saying it, I guess, right? But
Yeah.
I just turned that "why" to "hoi hoi hoi."
Yes, that sounds very cute.
Yeah. So I did the exact opposite.
Hmm. I
Yeah.
see. Okay, well, I guess we'll just take a quick break right now. It's
Mhm.
22 minutes and 30 seconds. And yeah, we'll be back. And we're back.
We're back.
Yes. Hello,
Ni hao.
hello. So, yeah, we're just gonna be talking about our next topic today with Jiho and Pranaya and myself. And today's topic is dreams, because
Not,
dreams are always interesting to talk about.
yeah. This isn't dreams as in your goals. These are dreams that you get when you sleep.
Exactly.
Yes. So who
So,
wants to share first?
I mean, Jiho, have you had any really weird dreams in the past?
Jiho?
Weird dreams that
That you can think of? No? Yes? No?
I gotta think. I gotta think about this for a sec. So,
Okay.
all
Alright.
right, all right.
Right. So
So
I guess, do you want to wait or do you just want me to start?
you can
I
start
have
if you
one.
want. Yeah, sure,
I have
sure.
one that really, really, really sticks out in my head.
All right, let's go.
Right. So gets a little dark. Just letting you know, it gets pretty dark.
No
Um.
worries.
So this happened maybe I don't remember when, but I think it was around grade 9 or 8. Could be even after that, or high school days. So it takes place. I clearly remember where because it takes place in my great uncle's house,
Mm-hmm.
and um, it was in his kitchen, and I can imagine it in my head. So this is how the kitchen layout is. So it's a. I don't know how good I am at describing what I see in my head, but I'm gonna try my best.
Okay.
Just honestly. So okay, I'm not even gonna describe the room. Screw that. That's gonna make it all confusing. So basically, what happened is I was playing with who I know in my head to be the devil.
Okay.
So it was a form of a little child, but he was also invisible. But somehow I knew he was a child. But I also knew he was the devil. You
Interesting.
know? Yeah. So I didn't want to do anything to piss him off. But no, really, really. So I don't remember if I was playing hide and seek or if he was playing blocks. That one, I'm not sure.
Right.
But it really took place in his house, and there was also scenes I vaguely remember because he had a really, really, really big yard. Because this was back in Nepal, and he used to have a really big vegetable garden too. And I was searching for him in the garden
Mm-hmm.
because I knew I had to take care of him. So weird, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And I also, in the dream itself, I knew he was the devil. And I also felt that he was very harmless.
Interesting.
Yeah. I was very calm. I wasn't scared.
Yeah.
But you know what the worst fucking part was?
What?
What?
Oh, I swore.
It's okay.
Censor that. Censor that.
Okay.
So 6 months after that dream, my great uncle passed away.
Oh.
So I take that
Oh,
as an omen as well.
A which?
An omen, like a bad omen.
Bad
Yeah.
almond? Like nut?
Not the nuts. OMEN, omen.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. I was like, why are you what?
But yeah. So
Wait,
it was kind of freaky.
6 months after?
Yeah.
Dang.
Shoot. Okay, that's kind of like a not okay. That wouldn't be deja vu, right? Like,
No,
that
no,
would be
that's not a
kind of
deja vu. Coincidence? Do you mean because coincidence?
yeah. I guess yeah.
I don't know.
Okay,
Sometimes your
about
dreams actually mean things, and maybe that was warning me of something. You never know.
So do you believe in the devil then?
Do I believe in the devil?
Yeah.
I don't think so.
Interesting.
I'm a very I don't believe in a lot of folklore, and I'm a very scientific kind of person.
Yeah.
So supernatural things, I'm not too, not interested. I would say I'm pretty interested in them, but I don't believe them.
Hmm.
Yeah.
It's interesting how you like knew it was the devil, but you don't believe in the devil.
Right?
Hmm.
That's so weird.
hmm,
Were you gonna ask something, Jiho?
no, no,
Okay.
no, no.
You
Um.
guys being Christian, what do you think of that?
Well,
Should I
first
go to a
off,
church? Should I get
let's
You should
should
get
I get card?
baptized. Okay.
I think you should go to Italy and ask the Pope. No, I'm joking.
Go to the
No,
what is it? The
that's a topic
Jerusalem.
for that's a topic for a whole nother episode. But
Yeah. Religion is
um,
another
oh
whole.
gosh, yeah,
yeah.
that's true. Oh,
Oh my goodness. All
but
right.
yeah,
Yeah.
that's something I really, really remember, and
Interesting.
that was something that stuck out to me a lot as a dream.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but yeah, what about you guys? Jiho, did you think of something?
Yeah, it's actually happened to me pretty recently, and I can't believe it happened in real life. You guys probably know the story, but I'm gonna share it. I think it's appropriate.
Go ahead.
All right. So this dream is it stands out to me because it actually happened to me around
Mm.
maybe 2 or 3 years ago. I had a dream where I was serving at my church at a youth night, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right. And we were playing Nerf wars, right? Like where like kids just play with like Nerf guns and they just like shoot each other with like Nerf darts, right?
Yeah.
And like we were having a fun time, and but out of nowhere, right? This girl comes up to me and just says like, "Oh, like we need to end things."
Okay.
And
Well,
freaking like 4 months ago, exactly that's what it happened. not exactly in that order, but like same scenario. What happened? Like I was so like I remember me being so mad because like that dream predicted everything because like I remember that that night I was like kind of what is it? I was just my emotions were just down and I was just mad because like I knew something was gonna go down and I just didn't know which, right?
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
And then when she actually ended things with me, I was like, oh man, like the dream predicted it, and that was pretty scary, like
So this
pretty
dream
freaky.
dream happened like 4 years beforehand.
2 or 3 years beforehand, yeah.
Dang.
But the details were just spot on, and that was
Hmm.
just freaky. Yeah,
I guess that's the deja vu moment then.
yeah, that would be deja vu, and yeah.
Interesting.
Hmm.
Are your
Oh.
dreams trying to tell you something about the future?
Are you a fortune teller, Jiho?
You guys are gonna both die.
Oh shit!
Thank you for that.
Don't say that.
We have to censor you again.
Oh, did I swear again?
Yeah.
Wow, I'm letting loose in this episode, I guess.
Just rip her open, like rip her another one.
I mean, well, we're not gonna get monetized anytime soon, anyways. So,
True, true.
Yeah.
But
so
this
yeah,
video is definitely gonna get demonetized
yeah,
if we get monetized in the future.
yeah.
Oh, jeez.
Hmm. I guess, do you think your dreams are telling you things? Both of you?
Honestly, that was the only time something like that happened.
Mm-hmm.
I had another dream. I guess I can share that too. But this was at my grandparents' house in Nepal as well. I was in the
Yeah.
roof, and I was lying down. I couldn't move. I was looking up the ceiling. It was the golden sunset color. There was a
Mhm.
plane flying across, and
Yeah.
suddenly from first person view, it moved to third person view.
Uh-oh.
And because it's in Asia, right? They have a flat roof. You can lie down. It's not like the rooftops here where you know
It's
how
like
it's
angled.
angled. Yeah,
Yeah.
over there you
Right, right,
can.
right.
It's just like all the houses in Asia where you have a rooftop and you can go there and
Mm-hmm.
have
Mm-hmm.
it's like a patio, right? And I
Mm-hmm.
was lying on my back looking at the ceiling, and suddenly it moved to a third person perspective and zoomed out, and it was basically everything around the house. Every single thing around the house was surrounded by water, and there were flames on the horizon. So it was like a
Oh my
what you
goodness.
call? It's the apocalypse like scenario,
Yeah.
you
Sounds
And the
like
know?
floor is
why do
lava.
No,
I
the
don't know
floor was
why.
lava.
Okay, I don't know
It was the
why, but
floor.
like I don't know why, but when I hear that, it's just like right away Attack on Titan. I don't know.
And then
And then humanity knew that day.
yeah. Ah. Oh, that's
so,
funny.
so do you think something was telling you about
I don't know.
anything?
So honestly, if something
Oh
happens,
god.
like something bad happens there to the house or anything, then definitely I will start believing that my dreams actually mean something.
Hmm.
But yeah,
Oh, shoot.
you know?
Yeah.
Yeah. So for now, no, I don't really do believe, but because I don't even remember a lot of dreams, maybe once every couple of years I'll remember something like that.
Yeah.
But other than that, I forget all the dreams I have in the morning.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, same. Yeah. Like there are probably actually that's the only dream that I can remember what I just shared. And
Dang.
everything else just like it's just like like
No, no, no.
yeah.
Actually, I heard that it helps if you like have a journal beside your bed, like when you wake up and you just write down whatever you
Yeah,
remember. Mm-hmm.
sometimes because I do remember the dreams the first 5 minutes I do wake up after I wake up,
Yeah. Yeah.
and sometimes I wake up and the dreams are crazy, and I think, wow, I could totally make a movie out of this, or I could
Yeah.
totally make a video game out of this. Like these are such original stories that I've
Mhm.
never ever thought about or never ever seen. So I should do it,
Exactly.
but I'm just too lazy.
And
I wonder.
then humanity knew that day.
Stop.
They already made it, Pranaya. It's called Attack on Titan.
Stop.
It's not original.
Yeah.
I wonder if story writers and stuff, like, I wonder if they get a lot of their ideas from like dreams, because like they are technically all pretty much original ideas, and like I don't know, I feel like story writers can actually like make stuff or like content out of it.
That is true.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
personally, for me, recently, I've had some really realistic dreams.
Okay.
And like, this has been going on for a couple months now, and it's kind of bad. So like, I used to have like a really good memory, and like I could remember a lot of things and stuff, but due to these dreams, I actually don't know what's reality and what's a dream anymore. Like, sometimes I
Wait,
get really
so, like-
confused.
Like lucid dreaming?
I don't think it's lucid dreaming. I think it's the
No,
opposite. Because, like, I don't realize that I am in a dream, because that's lucid dreaming, right? Because it's
so you
like,
think?
I think I'm in reality when I'm
Okay.
dreaming.
Yeah.
So it's like
So-
kind of the opposite.
So you can't tell the difference
Answer?
between
Yeah.
you can't when you remember things, you can't remember if it's a dream or if it happened for real.
Yeah, exactly. So I don't even know if this is a dream right now or not.
Don't worry, this is not a dream.
Okay.
Definitely not.
How do I know that's my
Oh,
conscience
I
telling
don't.
me?
No, stop. No more Inception going on. No Inception stuff. No.
But yeah, just simply due to these dreams, I've had a lot more trouble with my memory just because there's too much going on my head right now. I don't know. It's really
Right.
weird. Cause like it could be like a very simple like sometimes I would be dreaming about like getting ready. I say it like too much. Anyways, yeah, I would wake up in my dream and then be getting ready, like taking a shower, eating breakfast and stuff. And then I would
Right.
actually wake up and I'm like, dang it, I have to do that all over again. It frustrates me. I'm like, yeah. It makes me
Interesting. But you
quite-
then realized that you had a dream about getting
yeah.
ready.
Well, yeah. At that point, I'm like, okay, that was obviously a dream because like I'm not clearly I'm not ready right now.
I see. I see.
Right.
Yeah. But then when I'm trying to like recall something, I wouldn't know if it's from a dream or if it actually happened.
Right.
Yeah. I think dreams are really interesting to me. I think they might be telling me something, and they all have some sort of interesting aspect.
No, I do think that too. Dreams are very interesting because it's a lot of stuff that happens in dreams. When I think about it, it's different because
Yeah.
it's a lot of fantasy,
Mm-hmm.
fantastical. I don't know the word. Fantasy. Fantastical. That's not the word.
Fantastic.
It's a lot of things that hasn't happened to you or will never happen.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
Like
and
fictional.
somehow your brain just makes those sequences of things happen.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So it's very interesting and intriguing.
When I was younger, I always thought that like I lived two lives. So like when I dream, then it's like, oh, I wake up from my second life and then I live my life there and then I sleep in my second life and then I wake up here.
What?
That's a pretty cool thought.
Mm-hmm.
Like two. It's like two lives.
Yeah, exactly. I'm not sure if
Like-
it's on the same world or not, but like it could be like me waking up in Korea because it's on the other side of the world. I don't know.
Like Sims?
Sims?
Yeah.
Do Sims do that? Or like
I guess when you
Yeah, I'm
sleep,
just
you go to the
being
Sims
stupid.
world.
Oh, okay. I don't know if I want to live in the Sims world.
Okay, okay, that,
You
I'm just
never
being
know. We
stupid
could be
now.
living in
Like,
a matrix, man. You never know.
Yeah, exactly. It's all we could be in a game right now. You never,
Yeah.
yeah.
You know, it's just
you
such a
never
high
know.
quality, not high quality, high performance
Graphics, yeah.
graphics and computers that when you look forward, you know how in games it only renders where you look.
Yeah.
You
Yeah,
know,
yeah,
it's just
yeah,
like
yeah.
that in real life because
Yeah.
behind you, you could not know if things are materialized or it's just numbers behind you.
Exactly.
You know,
Interesting you say that.
Yeah,
so you'd never be able to tell.
Mm-hmm.
That's what the Matrix is all about.
red pill, blue pill, choose.
Which one would you choose?
I don't even
Jiho?
know what they stand for.
Yellow pill.
CBH.
I think
Uh,
I forgot which one was which, but then one of them was like you forget everything and you live your normal life.
Oh,
right,
And then the other pill was like you be like reborn or something.
right.
I see. I see. That's what it
Yeah.
was.
I don't know. I've been watching a lot of Keanu Reeves clips just because
Keanu Reeves.
he's popping up pretty much
Yeah,
everywhere.
he's popular now.
Yeah. Well, he always was, but
He
now
got
people
more.
recognize. Yeah, people
Yeah.
recognize how good of a good guy he is. Yeah.
Wait, is
Um,
that all about dreams? Do you guys want to add anything?
I do have a lot of like dreams that I've actually like when I was younger. I always had this recurring dream where I would I'd be crawling because like I was a baby like literally I couldn't even walk when I had these dreams, but I would be crawling around the house and then I would
Right,
stop by a doorway and then my
right.
parents and my brother would be just standing under the doorway and just smiling at me and like saying hi to me and like
That's
I don't know, it
Interesting.
was a very warming feeling and like it made me happy seeing that, just being like, hey, my parents are here, my family's here, my brother's here,
right.
and they're just like greeting me and like I don't know.
Do you think that's a dream or do you think that's a memory? Because for now, sometimes when I
Mm-hmm.
think back to my memories, I can't tell if that was a dream or memory.
Mm.
Mm,
I know for sure that was a dream though, and I know that like that never ever actually happened in reality. Because I don't
I
think my
see.
parents and my brother would ever stand under a doorway together and say hi to me or
right.
something.
You never know. It could have happened.
I don't think it happened.
Well, have faith in your family.
Hey, they did a lot of other things that made me realize that they're there for me.
Okay, fair.
Mm,
Mm.
But yeah,
right.
I don't know if it's like what I was telling you guys earlier. Do you guys have that moments where sometimes you think of a memory, but it just doesn't feel very real, and you just think it's a dream?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Mm,
Yeah. So everything that happened possibly 12, 15 years ago, or if I do remember. So when I was 6 or 7 or something like that, you know, all
Yeah.
those memories, they just don't feel real anymore.
Mm-hmm.
right.
Well, that's me right now, so I don't, because I can't tell what's real or not.
Yeah.
Mm,
But, yeah, I did have a couple people telling me about their dreams about, like, seeing a bright light and, like,
mm,
seeing someone that they love that has passed away, and then pretty much just having a conversation with them and then being like, hey, like, now is not your time to, like, go to heaven, so go back.
right.
And then they would walk down, like, a tunnel back to, like, Earth, I guess. And then they would wake up. I don't know. I found those dreams interesting to me.
Right.
Yeah. Interesting.
I don't know. Being a Christian to me, I think that makes sense, but I don't know about you, Pranaya.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I've never had dreams and or moments like that
Mm-hmm.
where you speak to the dead or you think about that because I do
Mm,
think people, just a part of me believes that people do go to heaven after they die. So
Mm-hmm.
mm,
Nobody can prove that they do go there, right? Because once you die, you're gone.
Yeah.
No, I mean, it's not funny, but because like you can't go there and come back.
Yeah.
Like, the only person who's done that technically is Jesus in the books. You guys never seen him. You've only heard of all these things, right? And you
Right,
believe
right,
in it.
right,
Mhm.
So
Mhm.
right, right.
nobody's ever technically done that and tell us that there is heaven or hell. Is
Mhm.
what I'm saying in the recent days.
Mhm.
Oh no, I'm lagging.
It's okay. I'm just writing it down so we
Okay.
acknowledge it.
Yeah.
Mhm.
But and then especially with dreams, I guess it could happen in a dream.
Mhm.
Anything can happen in a dream, like I was saying. You could be
Mm,
Superman. You could have powers like we talked about in the last episode in a dream.
mhm.
Yeah, cause like I talked about how I thought I was flying in my dream once, and I thought it was legit, but then I woke up and it wasn't. That's how we got this topic.
Oh yeah. That's funny. Yeah.
Wow, the connections we're making here.
Yeah. You know what's really cool though? Oh. Do 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 do.
I feel like we should have Geo for just to make sound effects in our
Yeah.
podcast.
But yeah, you know what I find really cool is when in dreams.
Hmm.
So especially when you're in younger. So like let's say when you were a child and every time you wet the bed, you had at least when I wet the bed,
Yeah.
and what I do remember is I used to have a dream about peeing and then I actually wet the bed. It's
Hmm?
funny
What?
because this is what happens. Every
Really?
time I pee in my dream, that means I actually need to go pee in real life.
I
Oh,
Or
I
wow.
like
think
I have wet the bed.
that's very common too. I think like
Yeah.
something like that, right?
Yeah. And then
So I
also
guess.
oh yeah,
Go on.
continue.
No, no, you go on.
Yeah, go on. Okay. And also other thing is every time I feel like I'm falling in my dream, I'm falling off my bed.
Interesting.
Yeah. So I do remember all the times I actually did fall off my bed when I was younger. It
Uh-huh.
was also I had a dream about falling in my dream.
Uh,
Yeah. Which reminds me, do you want me to share one more story?
yeah, go ahead.
Do it.
um, so this is also when I was younger. I haven't really remembered any of my recent dreams, but this is way back when I was probably 8 or 7 years old. I was in a busy street. This is short. I'm gonna keep it short. I was in a
Mhm.
busy street wandering. I was lost and I was trying to look for my parents, and I got stabbed. Right where my kidney was, I think.
Uh-huh.
Stabbed around that area, and then I woke up with pain, actual physical pain,
Interesting.
at the
Wait.
same spot where I got
Hmm.
stabbed.
I feel like
Right? Yeah.
your dreams are actually telling you
Wow.
something, Pranaya.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. So
uh,
I don't know.
That.
I think dreams are cool. That's why I think my dreams are cool. So
I
I don't know. Maybe the dreams are telling me something.
Wait,
Maybe they're not.
did the pain did the pain happen to you right after you woke up, or
Yeah. Or like I mean,
I?
I could have had like maybe I had the pain. That's
Right.
why I got that dream.
hmm.
Just like when I needed to pee, or
Hmm.
like when I was falling, cause I was falling, I had the dream of falling. Or maybe it's
You know
because
what?
I was peeing or my bladder was full that I had the dream of going to the bathroom and peeing. You know?
Okay,
Hmm.
I remember. I do remember waking up in pain due to the after effects of a dream. Like for instance, I got shot in like the ribs or something, and suddenly my ribs would like start to hurt when I woke up.
Yeah. So maybe if you get physically hurt, you see something related to that in your dream. Maybe I don't know.
Hmm.
Oh, yeah. So another study for all you people.
Research
Yeah,
topic.
another research topic to you science people. You never know.
Cool.
Maybe people already did this. Maybe there's already a test.
Maybe. I
Yeah.
wouldn't be surprised.
Uh,
But given your dreams being correlated to your real life, do you think the devil was standing in your room when you were having that other dream?
Oh, don't say that. That's so scary. That's
Thanks,
just.
thanks, Jiho. Thanks, Jiho. I remember
Uh,
s- when you were talking about your like falling dreams. Like I remember for me, when I'm falling in my dreams, I like wake up and then like I sit up like right away, like I'm laying down and like my body like goes up, and it's like really cool because like it's like in my dream I was falling, and then in real life I was like making the motion like I was falling. I don't know.
Oh. Oh. Oh man. Now you're just making me. Now I'm just remembering a whole bunch of dreams. This I've had a
Oh.
nightmare, like a
Yeah.
really
Stop the
scary one.
podcast! Stop the podcast!
So this took place in my house,
Yeah.
like the current one I'm living in,
Yeah.
and everything, I tell you, everything was spot on the same. Nothing was different. I actually thought I was awake.
Wow.
So,
Interesting.
I'll tell you. So, my room is, I guess not across the bathroom. It's very close to the bathroom, right? So
Mhm.
I
Right.
was using. I thought I actually woke up to go to the bathroom at the middle of the night to use the bathroom, right? So I used the bathroom. I washed my hands, and then right as I walked out the bathroom door,
Right.
I looked at my reflection, and then I felt something was off, and then I was walking out the bathroom and turned my head, and then something just jumps at me from the bathtub. And then
Oh.
and then that's not it. That's not it. And then I wake up.
Yeah.
Okay, I wake up. It's my room. This time it's my room. Everything is dark, and then my window is open, so I can see my door.
Yeah.
And then I'm looking at my door, and all of a sudden it turns red, and then blood starts coming out of it.
Wait, what the?
And then I can't move. I'm just stuck there, right?
Yeah.
It's
Right. Right.
what is that dream called when you can't move? It's a
Sleep
type of dream.
paralysis.
Sleep paralysis, yes.
Right. Right. Right.
And then something I can feel pressure like slowly creeping up from my blankets and up.
Ah, yeah, okay.
And then I wake up, and this time I'm just terrified. I don't know if I'm awake or not.
Mm.
Oh
But then I
shoot.
was awake, and I literally just sat on my bed and I was scrolling through Facebook and Instagram because I was like, I don't want to fall asleep anymore.
Right.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yikes.
I heard a lot of people with sleep paralysis, and like some
Yeah.
people it's like you're just stuck there and you can't move, and sometimes they hear like a little girl screaming or something.
Yeah.
A little girl screaming. What
Yeah,
the?
it's really
Wow.
creepy.
Yeah.
Okay, so I think we can talk more about this later on. Maybe during our 10-minute little podcast clips, we can talk more about
Right.
dreams in the future, and we can also interview Jiho in the future. Um, but yeah, I think Jiho just has to go eat now, so we're gonna stop
Yeah,
the
it's dinner time.
podcast right now.
Big boy needs to eat.
Um, yeah, so just check the link below or the description below to look for Jiho's Instagram and YouTube channel. And I think in the future, me and Pranaya might have our own social media platforms that we will potentially be sharing as well. But yeah, thanks for tuning in today, and I hope you had a great day. And does everyone know how we end these podcasts?
Yes, I
Peace
remember
out,
this
YouTube.
time. You're
Wait,
wrong.
you're
Wrong.
wrong. Oh, wait.
Oh.
Subscribe, like, and comment below if you
Oh,
like this
yes.
video. All right. And yeah, so how we end these podcasts, if you don't remember, Jiho, is we make really weird sounds and then we just end it.
Okay.
Yeah.
3.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah,
Go.
you can count down.
3, 2, 1.
Hoy 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 hoy